Does this picture remind you of yourself? Is this the scenario of your life? Are you stuck in a cycle and not able to come out of it? I always ask myself, why all this? Why? Just to gather more assets, more wealth, power? The result of this cycle is definitely not pleasant. Low incomes and high expenses. Low or no savings in spite of high earnings. Pressure to perform and earn more money for just one reason: to show off. Now, the question: is it unnatural to show off or compete? No. In fact, it is perfectly normal and natural too. Even animals show off their assets and engage in competitions. But that is for their need of survival, food, or mate. But the human brain has taken this to an altogether different level. Because the need for food and mate is already taken care of, this has extended beyond the realms of need, and rather the show off and competition is purely for greed, for a status. Why compete with others in the first place? Why do you want to follow the goals set by somebody else? Don't you think your goals should be governed by your own resources and capabilities? I say compete, but with yourself. Compete with your own performance. Think of a solution, and the solution can only be worked on at an individual level. Your new goal will be contrary to what has always been. The goal would not be to prove that you are better than someone else. Rather, it would be personal growth, both financially and spiritually. Strike a balance between needs and wants. Need is something you have to have. Want is something you would like to have. And both are important. But more important is to identify your needs and wants and balance it. The process is slow, but the decision has to be taken. Stop being in the race. Step out. Make a decision to stay out. Even though this is not easy. Be prepared, there will be difficulties. Because it is like a swamp. It will be difficult to escape because you are drowning. But make an effort to come to the surface. People will question you. People will ask you, where have you been? People will get you back in the race. And it does get very tempting to do that. Because you were part of that system. But ask anyone who has managed to escape it, how relieved they are, how peaceful their existence has become once they stopped comparing and competing with others in the society. And, of course, with a better bank balance. With your new goal, you will do everything only for yourself and not to beat the achievements of someone else. It is important to understand that when no two things are the same, then how can two individuals be the same? Don't try to make them the same. You will simply exhaust yourself and your resources. Even the left and the right parts of your body are not the same. Once you managed to successfully come out of the race and you look back, you will find everyone is just going round and round in circles, reaching nowhere and only exhausting their own self. Don't you think it is time to escape this cycle? If yes, then start with yourself making the change. Reset your goals to match your needs according to your abilities and feasible and practical to achieve. Like they say, the one who stays out of the race is the one who actually wins it. Think about it.